Hello and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm happy to share a new feature in Nylo and it's to do with events. So now with events, what we can do is create an event like before, but we can actually now subscribe to that event from anywhere in our application. So you can see here, we've got a subscription to an event like the payment success, and then you can actually then handle what happens basically when that event is fired. So we've got the ability to do it with a subscription, or you can actually do it in your state itself. So in like your page. If you're new to Nylo, head over to nylo.dev and then just download the project from here. Once you've downloaded the project, just build and run for the first time, and then you should get this. I'm going to make all the changes inside our homepage. But first, before we go into that, let's just create an event. So let's do Metro, and then let's do password correct. It's just a really simple example. But yeah, that's going to create us an event. And you'll be able to find that event inside your app.events here. So this is what it's created for us. If we go into our home page, which is this, what you can see over here, we're going to modify this. So what I'm going to do now is just scaffold a new UI for this page. So this is what I've got currently. What we're also going to add is another widget to the top of the screen here, which will just display if the password is correct or not. So this will just be a separate widget, which will have the listener in. So this is what we've got at the moment. It's pretty simple. We've just got a column and we've got two widgets. We've got one, which is our text field, you can see here. And then we've got the other, which is a custom widget I've created using Metro. I've just kind of run like Metro, make stateful widget, user feedback, and then just customize that widget slightly. So we have a few things in here. We've got the default layout here. So yeah, enter a secret password, which the password, let's just make it, I've been watching a bit of Squid Games, 456. And if that's correct, then what we want to do is basically fire an event that gets caught in this widget here to actually just say that the password is correct. And then we basically update it from here. So for that, what we're going to do now is create an event, which I think we already have. Yeah, we actually do have password is correct. So we have to do a few things now. Let's first go to the home page, and then what we can do here is just add a on change. So from here, let's just make a simple example. So we've got our event here, which is password correct, and then we can just pass that here, and that's all we have to do there. So now this event will be fired anytime the keyboard. There we go. Yeah, it's because it's got like a limit of 4 here. In fact, we need to make that 3. So yeah, everything seems to be working so far. There we go. So let's try it again. So you can see here, and yeah, that event now should be getting fired every time, which is good, but it's not what we want. We only want it when the password is correct. If the value is 456, we want to like fire that event because then the password is correct. So yeah, if we go into that event now, let's just print out password is correct, event triggered. And then over here, we should now see, yeah, nothing's working for that. But if we put in 456, you can see that event is now triggered. So that's all working. So now this is more about the cool part. So let's take this event now and go to our user feedback widget. Inside here on the init, we can now use the new listen function, and this is how you can use it. So it kind of accepts a callback, which is going to be your data, and then yeah, obviously just import that class like so. And now let's just listen, like trigger inside user feedback. Yeah, just leave it as that for now. So yeah, let's try that again one more time and see what happens. So you can see here the event isn't being triggered. Now if we set this to 456, okay, yeah, so there actually is one other thing we need to do. If we head over to the event itself, which is here, what you're going to need to do is just pass in broadcast. Make sure broadcast is equal to true. And now this time it should work. So yeah, this isn't going to work, but if we try 456, you see now we're inside the user feedback. And there actually is an easier way to basically fire the event without this broadcast true, which I'll show you. So actually, if you go to your app provider, which is inside here, all you need to do is just uncomment this Nylo broadcast events. So once you enable this, it just means that every event that is triggered is going to be like broadcasted to any listeners. If you want to specify only like some events that I listen to, you can manually do that, but this will basically globally allow it throughout your application, so it'll make it a lot easier. So if we try it again now, you can see, yeah, we're also getting that event. Okay, cool. So the next thing now we can do is, because obviously this event is getting triggered and we know it's working, let's just remove this. And over here now, what we can do is just set the is password correct equal to true, like so. And then now we just need to obviously run a set state as well, so we can update the state. And yeah, let's see how this works. Put 456 in, you'll see password is correct, and that's essentially what you can do with events now in Nylo. Obviously, this is just a quick example just to show you a little bit of the power, but I can already think of a lot of examples you could use this in. For instance, with Stripe, you're waiting on a payment to be successful before you progress the user's journey, and a lot of other examples. But yeah, head over to the docs to learn more. There's some really cool things you can do with it, and also subscriptions too. So yeah, please like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.